Welcome back to Coach's Commentary. This is the first one we've done this year, I think. It's the first one we've done in about 4 months. The last one we did was on the Europeans in 2016, 85 kilos. Our boy Gaby Poodles was in there. And
Jeez, that was a great class.
We put it to the people. We put a vote. Did you want to see the 2019 64 kilo women or the 2005 85 kilo men? And several hundred votes in the lead. We got the 2005 in Doha, where Miso lifts for and has his training center in Doha. We got the 2005 85 kilo men's. As many of you know, this is a great victory for 17-year-old Ilya Ilian, or if you're American, you might say Ilya. So, as far as I know, at the time as well, I think he was like just 17. So not even like, oh, he's 18 next week. He was 16 like a month ago before this. So this year he also won the Junior Worlds as well. Junior World Champion, Senior World Champion. I think he did that 2 years in a row. So
it's ongoing.
What a prick.
At this point, though, if he's 17 years old, he's been a professional weightlifter for 15 years.
So if you go to the interview Hook Grip did with him when he was in America, he had done 225 as an overweight 94 in training, but prior to this, so he did 225 when he was like 16.
Fuck.
But actually, he started weightlifting when he was like 8. I think he said in that interview as well. So he's nearly 10 years as a professional weightlifter. Yeah. So, when you've started weightlifting in your 20s, and you can't stop bending your arms and you're missing 70 kilo snatches, don't be too hard on yourself. Some people by the time in their 20s have been lifting for nearly 20 years, and it's a sport that does not respond well to short times,
no.
like trying to make aggressive progress happen.
The other thing is, well, it takes like 5 years of training in your 20s is a lot less effective than 5 years of training between the ages of 12 and 17. Like, you're just so much more plastic. Mm-hmm. Your body itself is just so much better able to adapt and push hard when you're younger,
But, if you have 5 years of training done in your teens, then those 5 years of training in your 20s are even more effective.
Yeah, way more, yeah.
So it's all like compounding. So we've got Valeriu Calancia. He's from Romania. I don't think I've any idea who he is, but I think he just missed a 160 kilo snatch. I was just telling Fitz today that so Gabriel is a few years older, so Gabriel would have been born prior to 1989, but Gabriel would have been born in Romania when they still had a dictator.
It's crazy to think about, isn't it?
Who they put to death on Christmas Day. So after an uprising or a revolution, one of the colour revolutions, they put him to death on Christmas Day. Their firing squad.
By the sounds of it as well, it wasn't one of these kind of passive dictatorships where...
No. A lot of that was a nice snatch.
Oh, yeah.
Always got the speed.
Yeah. And the power as well.
But it's hard to guess that kind of...
Grr.
Yeah, it's hard to replace those demons unless you have a dictator in the country, You can get other demons and other kind of motivation. But the particular demons you get from dictator demons... No,
it's a different stimulus.
You can't bottle that, you can't bottle lightning,
No.
So, yeah, it's. I think we'll probably, as the years go on, we just see less number of countries at any one time being great at weightlifting. I think as weightlifting goes on, even if their popularity stays high, One of the things Gabriel was saying before, remember the last time in September in Romania, he was saying that. He thinks weightlifters were better then, not really because of the drugs thing, but he was talking that they just train harder. That's basically a synopsis, kind of what he was saying.
Even when you the Bulgarians, when you look at how hard they trained and the terrible conditions they were in, obviously you don't want athletes to be in bad conditions, but pressure makes diamonds and all those great cliches. You can't discount how hard someone will train if it's their only option.
Yeah. There were stories of the Bulgarians that they wouldn't get food, they wouldn't get pay, so they couldn't feed their families and stuff unless they made certain weights or certain competitions.
Particularly with some of the younger athletes when they be taken away to a training camp, there might not be food there for 4 or 5 days, and then somebody will arrive with like a box of sausages,
Yeah.
and that'll be like enough food for another few days, you know.
The 2005, I think, was kind of coming to the end of when like everyone could just take all the drugs forever and it was just all bribes. Like it's not at the end,
Yeah.
but we're getting to the last kind of 2012 would have probably been the peak, you know. So we're in the last year. As if you look at the career or the lifespan of weightlifting as a whole from like the late 1800s or whatever, probably it peaked hard in like the 80s, and 2012 was like modern day weightlifting, like our generation of weightlifting. So like 2005 would have been a heyday. I would have described it as.
Yeah.
Everyone was just taking loads of gear. Nobody trained without drugs. There was
No.
a simply unimaginable concept.
Yeah.
If you're a professional weightlifter, you would never train at any point without drugs in your teenage after 15, I would imagine.
Like that thing of Avishai moving to the States,
Yeah.
and then being like, "Where's the chemist?" And they're like, "Oh no, there's no Joe. People don't train here without drugs." And he was like, "What? What's the point? How can you like? It's not even. It's not even up for discussion. Like what?
Imagine packing up his suitcase and being like, "Well, I'm not needed here. Let's go."
Yeah.
Here's Liu Yang. So, no, that's not Liu Yang. The other fella we just seen, phenomenal 85 kilo weightlifter for China. He, in my head I thought Li Hongli was in this, but Li Hongli was in the 77s. Who was phenomenally jacked. As you'll see someone, you know, I'll flash a picture up on the screen there and I'll show you in a minute. But Li Hongli was out of control jacked.
These are possibly the greatest illegal plates ever.
Kind of the slightly squared ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Everyone's wearing Ironmark 2s. Everyone's got extreme ankle mobility.
Yeah, phenomenal.
I don't know if Nike came out with a shoe yet. I don't think in 2005. I wonder what made Nike do weightlifting shoes. I wonder what.
Probably an Olympics.
Do you know what? I think 2008
Beijing.
was when they came out with the Nike Romeo ones, which were at least 4 kilos each from what I remember.
So heavy.
Yeah, from what I remember.
Yeah.
Very wide stance. Nice 65. I'd say classical Chinese if I had to describe that technique.
Something not great about that overhead position.
That kind of, yeah.
Just passive elbows, passive wrists. I don't know, it's just not, it's not bad, but it's not great.
Just for him in particular, not
Yeah.
Not saying classical Chinese is bad.
No. Just this one in particular.
That's just an anatomical thing, I think, and I don't know if you could ever change that.
No. Great to see Chinese lifters so yacked back then as well.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Here's a stallion.
He's like a colt.
Thinning.
You know, just like...
Receding. 70.
Some would say his hairline never developed.
Okay, we're at 165. Ironmark 2s as well. Adidas singlet. Can't go wrong.
No, this is peak athleticism in weightlifting.
Oh no, they are like Ironmark. Oh no, they are 2s, I think. Yeah, little friendship bracelet. Smashes the weight.
Oh.
What a guy.
Just...
All pizzazz.
Yeah.
Not a lot of finesse. Well, he's got his own style.
Yeah.
But finesse, I'm not sure.
His style in these snatches, early days Ilya, reminds me of Pyrrhus Demas in the snatch.
Yeah, I kind of get you, yeah.
You'll see it there when he stands up in particular, it just... I don't know if it's like the slight forward angle of the torso. I don't know what it is, but it just... At a macro scale, it reminds me of it.
He's got that like stenazolol feathering in the biceps.
Yeah.
Or the triceps, I should say. So here's Liu Yang. Liu Yang is quite young here as well. Any OG fan will have seen the video of Liu Yang versus Andrei Rybakov in 2008 in Beijing. A phenomenal tete-a-tete battle.
Yeah.
1v1. So I don't even know what brand weightlifting shoes these are. But
The oversized cotton t-shirt under the singlet has definitely gone away.
yeah, I liked it. It was certainly a thing in the 90s and 2000s though.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very fast.
Yeah, so aggressive.
Yeah.
That's lovely technique, like that really is.
Yeah. Hard to replicate, but
Absolutely, yeah.
superb and done well for sure.
If you have a triple bodyweight back squat, that is phenomenal technique.
Mm-hmm. You could do that. And a triple bodyweight snatch grip pull.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're like snatch gripping 220 plus probably.
The toilet paper wrist straps that are only used for warmth.
It's a great bar pat though, I bet, from looking at it from the
Yeah.
side. That's a very nice bar pat. So it's like sweeping back, knees are getting back. A lot of knees out, but he obviously has the adductor strength, or abductor strength, has the external rotation mobility, like to kind of maintain the position while still bringing the knees back a lot, you know, which is very hard to do. If you imagine, if you're opening up your knees as much as possible and you're sweeping the bar back, it's, you know, very hard to do, but he does it very well. Here's people who actively bring their knees in sometimes, the Armenians.
The thing of sweeping your knees out as the bar is coming back into you, I think a lot of people will try and emulate the knees out position, and they'll just keep their knees forward, and then it ends up destroying your bar path and any chance you have of not looping the bar.
You always end up in your toes as well, like your heel will actively
Yeah.
off the ground in the first pull.
To be honest, for almost everyone I coach, especially everyone I coach at the moment, knees out to the side is never really it's never the option.
Leaning away from it won't make it go fast.
That did not look comfortable.
No. All weightlifters were in pain as well at this stage,
Yeah.
unless you were in your teens. Once you hit your 20s, like, you've had a hard life of weightlifting. Once you hit that 21,
Imagine how sore their backs are when they wake up in the morning.
no, I can only imagine. You know when they first left the barbell when they go to the gym?
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine how sore their wrists and elbows are?
Yeah.
Sometimes shoulders.
The advantage they have here, though, is that their knees are never sore because their back is always injured.
Yeah, that's true, that's true.
Like,
yeah, you can't squat if your back is sore.
no.
So you can't hurt your knees, you know? That tag out is kind of annoying.
The what is it?
The tags
Tag
out
out.
stuff, he's singolette. I think he might make this because the last one was pretty sharp. I don't know if I can just see the knurling, the shark's teeth. Everyone looks more athletic in Adidas gear.
Even when we're
Nice.
watching, that is such strong lockout.
Very nice. I'd like to see a side view of that. We won't get it though, but I'd
No.
like to see it.
No, it's much more important to get the elaborate swinging camera arm and the walking away.
Slow zoom in on face.
Yeah.
Slow
Oh,
zoom in
chalking
chalk,
the
yeah.
hands. It's a classic shot.
It's great downlighting for them, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that was a very nice
so
one.
good.
You know, this is 2005 as well. It was probably like peak money as well. So like, you'll see in the background at some point Thomas Asian or Thomas Asian just rolling across in a giant hamster wheel full of money. So you'll just see like just out of nowhere in the background.
Yeah.
Just full of money, like
Yeah.
multiple denominations of different currencies,
Mainly US dollars.
mainly US
Yeah.
dollar. Right, like I don't think he's, judging by the amount he pushed himself away from the bottom of that bar to get under, I don't think he's making it, and this amount of sweat. Now, I would blame him, considering how warm Doha is. So I might say Doha is too warm.
The level of discomfort that's in his face is how I feel every day.
165, third attempt. Nameless shoes. Got the Ray-Ban knee sleeves, €100 a piece. Sold you in singles, 'cause they're dicks.
Selling the knee sleeves in a single. So definitely anyone who's been involved in CrossFit from like
Everyone.
2010 to 2015 or 18 even, you would know the Ray-Ban knee sleeve as the knee sleeve that everybody has. I can think of 5 different occasions when they were the knee sleeve I told someone to buy and they bought one of them thinking, oh yeah, I'll just spend €60 on knee sleeves, and one arrives in the post.
A upper end of reasonable amount to be maybe spending on knee sleeves for CrossFit. And the amount of people,
Some would say they shouldn't have been buying them at all.
the amount of people I know that got caught with Ray-Ban selling one knee sleeve.
Yeah.
So here's a very confident Armenian, Tigran Marsourian, one of the few people to beat Luz Arjun in competition. He's a baby here. He only finished lifting in like 2020, I'd say. He lifted for a long time. Oh no, maybe a little larger actually. Wait, no, this is a different. Sorry, this is a different Tigran. There's 2 Tigran Marsourians.
That is so
the national
confusing.
team. Oh my god, he's so jacked.
Jeez, he
This-
is arse.
This is gonna be fast. Is this 167 or something? It looks like it.
My God, that is what people want to look like when they're
When
like,
they're-
I'm going to do weightlifting, and that's what people have in their head.
Yeah. Sometimes I wonder if people just want to look like that and don't even care
Yeah, they
what
do.
they lift. This is going to be fast, but not nice. Nice. Kind of a no footy.
Yeah,
I bet he's a nice
kind
back
of an
squat.
easy in.
I'd say all these squats are aggressive.
Yeah.
Because his back's sore. His back is sore and he wants to get it over with. There's just girth to him that's hard to fit into in an 85 kilo class, but he managed it.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
In great shape as well.
Yeah. Everyone looks like they have a tan under that light.
The length of the sleeves
Mm-hmm.
and like the Adidas t-shirts and stuff.
Yeah.
It's funny how you just forget that was a fashion for a long time.
I always like that. If you were in any way in good shape,
Yeah.
and if you wear that while you're training, you look more jacked.
The long baggy sleeves.
We should come out with a t-shirt with that.
Yeah. The oversize.
There's Oleg Perpechenov, one of the best weightlifters ever. Kazakhstan weightlifter, don't know his name, but I just know he's a Kazakh lifter. He isn't jacked.
He's not in bad shape at all.
No, but he's not as jacked as our boy, our Tigran. Yershov Vashlaz.
I'd love to know the mentality here when you have a 17-year-old who's coming up in the national team. This guy obviously isn't that old, but he's probably been on the national team a hell of a lot longer than Ilya. And then this young fella comes and destroys everyone.
Mm-hmm.
The old penguin stance.
Was it 167? 2005?
170.
Oh, 170. I think this was the first time. This is the time Klokov won the Worlds. This was his only Worlds. Actually, no. I wonder if he doesn't have it anymore because he tested positive, remember?
They'd hardly take it off him for that.
I hope they do. Take it away from him.
My God.
Take it all.
You're so spiteful.
No, I'm joking. But they... he's actually only 21. But they... No, I'm joking.
Oh my God.
No, so they took it off him recently because of the investigatory stuff, you know?
Yes.
So,
what did he get popped for?
They didn't pop him for anything. They were just saying he's
Oh.
confirmed, like he's indicted in all the activities. So
Yes.
he was definitely taking drugs, you know? They don't need evidence for that kind of stuff.
Oh no.
It's suspicious timing, I suppose. People are saying that it came
Yeah.
out like the day after Russia invaded Ukraine, but I doubt.
See,
it was obviously already in the works. Like,
That's
so.
what I was about to say. I don't think you could compile that much stuff and that much evidence where somebody rings WADA and just like, oh, we need a doping sanction right away on a retired weightlifter. I don't think that's...
Yeah. But the International Weightlifting Federation did ban every official athlete from Belarus and Russia. So I wonder if it'll affect his business much. Remember when he was doing like a seminar
every weekend?
Or like 3 seminars a week sometimes.
Yeah,
He'd like
yeah.
60 seminars a year kind of thing.
I think even more. He had some like... There's 1 or 2 years where he put up like 100+ dates.
I hope he used that money well.
I think he did.
An incredible list of demands. Jesus Christ. So Oleg Perpechenov was a phenomenally fast weightlifter. He is obnoxiously jacked. Now he's in his 40s just benching like 250 and shit.
No way.
Yeah, he's up on like the 90 kilo pluses, just powerlifting. So he set that 210 kilo clean and jerk that no one could beat in the 77s. And no one ever... Actually, Nijat Ramov beat it in 2016. But no one could beat it for years. But he's a great clean and jerk, obviously. But yeah, I wonder, like, so Klokov, if he's banned now...
I don't think that'll affect him.
The seminars were mostly CrossFit. He'd look like he had a good few lined up this year as well.
Yeah.
But I wonder if he'll be able to get out of the country now, or what's the crack?
Yeah.
It's hard to know.
Oh, the kicking the bear.
170.
I think for Klokov, the political side of things will have much more of an effect than some doping scandal from years ago, you know.
But they got Sonny Webster with that participatory ban thing.
No, but I'm saying CrossFit gyms
Yes.
outside of Russia
Yeah.
won't really want to bring in a Russian at the moment.
Oh,
aside
yes, I didn't even think of that.
from all the
Yeah, that's very true.
possible...
What I was thinking is, would he even be able to get there with flights and, you know, visa stuff?
Yes, yeah.
Would he be able to get us now? But I didn't even think that people wouldn't even want the Russian, you know.
I think that would be more of a factor.
Yes.
I think the Sonny Webster rule or whatever you want to call it, you know, where you're not allowed to associate with banned people or go to their seminars. I think that would be...
Well, that's the Ed Cohen rule, I think.
Or the Ed Cohen rule,
The Sonny Webster rule.
No, but that's...
Yeah. The Russian government introduced a thing where if you've earned certain amount of your money from abroad in a foreign currency, you have to convert 80% of it to rubles to prop up their economy, so to get more rubles in or whatever.
Jesus.
Oh, botting out there.
He just looks so loose here, doesn't he?
Yeah, yeah. So fast and loose.
I suppose he's, what is he, 20 kilos lighter here than he eventually will be?
Yeah, yeah, literally, yeah, 20
You know.
kilos, yeah. But I wonder if Knockout had to convert all these. What was that brand? What was your brand again?
Team winner.
Team Winner, that was it. And he had all those like cross lifting competitions.
Cross lifting. Yeah, they were huge.
Yeah, he really kind of, once he'd done a few years of seminars, he'd really kind of insulate himself into the Russian
Yeah.
kind of market. I wonder what it's like there. Run 7 for our... What's a dad haircut if I ever saw one?
It's a school teacher haircut.
Nice.
Oh,
sugar
bombed
shit.
Shit. Yeah.
Jeez, his nose looks like it's been broken a lot, doesn't it? No, I think he's one more attempt as well.
Is that not his third attempt?
Don't think so. Yeah, he's got one more.
Okay.
David Riggert, one of the best weightlifters. Funny guy.
Is he?
Some of the stories are funny from him. Apparently, there's a story of him trying to burn a bull's balls with a cigarette. And he was saying another time he was, they were painting airplanes with one of his, they were working as like airplane mechanics or they were in the army or something, and they were trying to paint airplanes. And so he had his friend on a winch, you know, a hand pulley system, and his friend was up in the basket painting, and he said they were like, I think it was airplanes or something, but they were painting anything in a winch system, and he was holding him obviously because he's a big strong guy.
Yeah.
And some girls walked past whatever, and he like let go of one hand and held it with the other hand and started smoking a cigarette or whatever. His friend was freaking out. But, he jerked like 270 in training. He was like 90 kilos or something,
Jesus
or 100
Christ.
kilos.
The Russians have the best jerks in the world.
Yeah, it's just from
And
pressing
yeah.
50% or like 70% of their jerk.
You're not going to change, like, nobody will change my mind on that.
That's what my coach's ass needs to look like. That's what you want your coach's ass to look
That's where you want the tracksuit pants to be pulled up to as well.
like. Yeah.
This is undoubtedly going to be a miss, I'd say.
I don't remember, but I could see him making this. Because the others weren't like
The
far away.
first one was very far away. Second one wasn't far away, but I don't think he's making this.
I feel like just technically it's an issue, not like a power or strength issue.
Yeah.
I feel like he could nail this one. There we go.
Oh, so easy.
Yeah, it looks perfect.
Jeez, I was wrong.
You're so wrong. I wonder what like Doha was like in 2005.
That's what I was thinking about that. I assume a hell of a lot less developed.
Yeah.
Still probably a huge amount of money.
Yeah. Tiny country.
Yeah. Tiny country. Lots and lots of money.
So much money. Here's Liu Yang again. Look at that hairline. My God. Actually, I think they're Adidas shoes. No, they're not Adidas.
No, they're not.
Was that Anta? Or is that ASIC? Oh, maybe they're ASICs. Is that the ASIC symbol?
Put my glasses on.
Let me check my glasses. 171.
I would say Anta.
I don't even know if Anta were around then, though. No, I don't think they're Anta. I think they could be ASIC.
ASIC?
Mm-hmm.
Or ASICs? Oh, I'd say Anta, Gurf.
No, I don't think so.
Very little doubt there.
Do you have your phone?
No.
No, great lift up. That looks like ASICs.
Super hyped up.
Super hyped. Great pull.
I wish we could be listening to some of the commentary.
Yeah. We could, like. It's David Goldstrom. Here's our very jacked to take round. Marta Rossian. That's it, not Marta Rossian. So jacked.
Yeah.
That's the kind
That's
of...
the elephant testicle hanging over the knee right there.
That's a never coming off cycle, Jack.
No.
Or I'm still heavily on it. I've taken pills this morning, like.
Yeah. Nobody even bothers coming off in 2005.
No. Why would you come off? You're lifting it only decreased in. He's got the henchman haircut. Eastern European henchman haircut with leather jackets.
The fringe pulled down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Those ironwork ones.
Ha! That muscle didn't help him, no?
Huh?
Huh?
Someday you'll have to concentrate on technique. Those ironwork ones are strange shoes. Have you ever worn them?
I've never actually worn them. No,
Yeah.
I've never had a chance.
I
I'd love
wore
a pair
them
of
for
them.
around 6 months.
Did you?
Yeah.
How'd you find them?
There was just a pair left in the rugby club gym.
Oh my god.
They were great
Are they
because...
still there?
No.
I have to go.
They were great because they were the only shoes I'd ever worn with the heel in them.
Mm-hmm.
But then I got like Addy Powers. I actually got Reeboks after that. Then I got Addy Powers and stuff, and they're much, much better. Like even the Reebok CrossFit weightlifting shoes were better than them.
Yeah.
They were pretty worn out by the time I got them, but everyone is confused looking at the screen.
So confused. Everyone always looks concerned when they're looking at the screen.
Wanderlei Silva is holding the smelling salts.
Oh no.
Do you ever like using smelling salts for weightlifting competition, Garth?
Never use them. I never ever use them for anything.
That level of stimulation is just or arousal is just too high, I think.
They're already common in weightlifting competitions. No, in like international ones, you see people use
Jeez,
them.
powerlifting competitions, they're prolific.
I could see how maybe
In
in
powerlifting
powerlifting.
would, yeah.
What's Juji's one called? It's like just some weird, some funny name in it. Or
Yeah.
something.
Juji's ones are supposed to be the strongest.
Yeah.
I just saw on a Joe Rogan clip they were taking smelling salts.
How strong do they need to be though?
Yeah, at what point does it become inhibitory where you start crying in your head, like you get a headache instantly?
Are we talking about after smelling salts now or sales? 172 for our boy Tigran Martyrosian. I don't think he's getting this. Nice.
Oh, yes.
I like that t-shirt.
That coach is partying after this. You like the t-shirt with the writing down the side?
Yeah, I do. There's so much you can do with t-shirts. There's so much
There
graphics.
really is. We're really restricting ourselves by just having a logo on the left chest, like.
Well, you can't get these anymore.
No, but like in general.
There's so much more we can do though.
Yeah.
Dragons and samurais.
Like the rash guys, yeah.
Here's
Maybe
a-
we should have a dragon being ridden by a samurai.
I wonder if that is inappropriate.
Why?
I don't know. Could be.
Why would that be
I
inappropriate?
don't know.
People get offended over everything.
I'm not saying they will, but they could. You know,
Yeah.
that could be a cultural
I think
faux pas.
no. I think we need to stop worrying about what worries or what offends people. You know.
171. Oleg Perpechinov, one of the fastest weightlifters. Boxing wraps on. Absolutely yacked out his
Oh
arms.
yes. My God. He is a ball of muscle.
Absolute ball of fast twitch muscle. He's so Russian looking.
Yeah.
173. Oleg Perpechinov, not 171. Jesus Christ.
That body type, you know.
He's
You'd
good for
wonder,
weightlifting.
yeah, but you'd wonder outside of weightlifting what it would be applicable to.
Maybe judo if he was a lighter weight
Yeah.
class. Just,
But then, like, he's obviously able to gain muscle pretty quickly.
yeah.
So what weight class did he go? Yeah. He's perfect for weightlifting.
Mm-hmm.
Yacked.
Maybe he's good enough there. Maybe he doesn't have to be suited for everything else. Maybe he doesn't need...
No,
You know?
like, maybe he is good enough.
Oh, stop kicking the bar.
Stop
You know,
it.
I don't even mind like shin touching or the top.
No.
It's the sole.
Yeah.
You actually can't do that anymore. There's a rule against it now. You can be DQ'd if you touch the bar at the sole of your foot. I like that rule.
Yeah. I really don't like the offset staggered stance where they're...
Oh. hard work for it, but he made it. I like that Chinese singlet. That's something nice about it.
That's very, very similar to the one they wear now.
Is it?
There's a few of them have that, yeah. Or it might just be that they still have them hanging around.
Here's our boy.
Here he is.
173.
Jeez, he's so young there. He even has teenager posture. You know, like...
Yeah. Thump, thump. There's actually a bit later you'll see where the coach talks to him and he's like, stop. Like he has teenage posture because...
He is a teenager.
He's a baby.
Yeah.
Oh, little tattoo there.
On the wrist.
Fuck. I wonder what he'd snatched in training this, because I know he done like 225 clean and jerk. But I don't know what he'd snatched. I must check that interview after. But we safely seem like 175 or more, probably.
Probably more. Probably 180.
Oh, fuck. Do you think there's probably never going to be another alien, because there'll just never be these like circumstances with countries with political power.
No.
That kind of, like that kind of person, that environment, the culture.
Just that ability to go through weight classes and be incredibly successful in all of them.
Like if you compare like Miso to like Ilya, like Miso is so well taken care of.
Yeah.
Like Miso frequently gets out of shape and rests from training, you know, will still keep tipping away, you know.
Yeah.
But he won't like be in this shape all year round, you know, and he won't do crazy numbers over what he's doing in competition and stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas with Ilya, like it was just boom from day one basically.
Hammering hard all the time.
I think too though, Ilya's personality obviously played heavily into that.
Yeah.
Like he was that kind of aggressive type A or whatever they call it. Now I know he did have to reach out to the dictator,
President.
Nurgat. Reach out to him and tell him what he wanted to do. He's had some powerful friends to be having.
Yeah. It just shows what a bit of sporting success can do for you.
At 75. Didn't think he'd make that well.
Jeez, that looked easy.
He's like, fuck you, Ilya. But Ilya's about to come on and smash everything.
Fuck you, child.
You baby.
Jeez, he's in some shape.
Is that your dream body?
Maybe they just shouldn't test weightlifters.
Well, they didn't for a long time.
No, but I mean right now, you know. Maybe it would just be better. Maybe the sport would be better.
Yeah.
Everyone would be jacked all the time.
What's best for the sport? You know?
Oh, here we go again.
And I think taking drugs...
Think of the children.
No, I think it's best for the sport that if everyone was allowed to just take drugs.
Whoppa!
More numbers, more better. How'd you get
Bigger
more numbers?
numbers?
More drugs, more numbers.
Better.
They'd certainly be happier about it.
Everyone would be happier.
Okay, I think like Lou's going to smash this 175. Lou Yang. Now, he's a phenomenal jerk as well.
Does he?
Great jerk.
Split jerk, obviously.
He had to retire because like some really bad foot injuries, I think. It was he had like foot and like kidney disease or something. No, I think No, but there's videos in like prep for like 2008 Worlds and stuff where he's like taping his foot. He went to London and he basically had it in the bag because he would have been one of the favourites going into it, and he bombed in the clean and jerk, I think.
Oh no.
But I think he might have been injured. Jeez, you can't do much if you have foot injuries in weightlifting. Smashed 175 though. Interesting how he's getting tight as he starts pulling, you know?
Yeah.
Like he's kind of drops into it and then gets tight as he pulls up into it. So you don't waste a lot of time, I suppose. But you can get it wrong if you're not really precise with it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you take enough drugs, you're just tight all the time.
Like our main man right here.
Yeah. Fucking Jesus Christ. What the fuck was that?
That is mental.
That doesn't even make sense.
That is crazy.
It's
the thing that doesn't make sense, right?
Yeah.
Think about who looks like that now, and it's CrossFitters.
That's true. It's
Go to
true.
like...
That's Dan Bailey.
Yeah.
No Olsen.
Go to even like a small international level competition and they all look like that.
Yeah. That's that fatter drug use. That's a phenomenal snatch.
Yeah.
Right. Skip it on a little bit to the clean and jerks. For 40 11, 40 12, 40 13, 40 14, 40 15. I think I'm going to buy an Alico barbell this year.
Yeah.
And when I say I'm going to buy it, I mean Seeker Strength's going to buy it.
Double prong belt.
Mm-hmm.
It's a no from me.
It's enough for me for weightlifting, for sure.
Oh no.
That was 2021, he wouldn't have got that. But I feel, would he get it? I feel like he should
I
get
hope
that.
he does.
He should get that. It was overhead, like.
I think if we learn anything from today, it's that
He got that. 3 white lights.
Yeah.
That's the job.
is that you should be allowed to have some amount of elbow wobbles on the jerk catch,
Mm-hmm.
and that more weights is better. You
And
know,
how'd you get more weights, Dara?
maybe more weights due to less tests equals more better.
No, more test. Less test.
Yes, yeah.
So here's Ediv Aslanbek. I think this video's of him doing like 180, 220, I think.
He
in
has
training.
been punched in the face hard.
Yeah, that's got that broken nose.
Yeah.
So happens to grow up in Soviet Russia, I'd imagine. 200 kilos. Ray-Ban knee sleeves.
I wonder, does he have issues with his upper palate as well, because he breathes through his mouth?
We'll never know.
Oh,
that was
there
a
we
nice
go.
clean. That was dynamic.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Oof.
No, you just can't beat that Russian jerk.
That was a nice clean though.
Yeah.
It was a very nice clean. That's a confident walk off. You know, when you just smash that weight, you're like,
Yeah.
you feel in good shape, you're very confident, you're keeping the buzz high.
No, he has double history class after lunch, like.
Yeah, it's not a big history.
Everything was great. Nothing bad ever happened.
No.
Glory.
He's even got that hairy forearms that
Yeah.
like a teacher might have, or a dad. Liu Yang's up. 0 hair on his forearms.
He has changed his t-shirt.
Baggy, oversized. That's all you could buy. You couldn't buy t-shirts back in the 2000s.
No.
The heels are so high he knows he's uncomfortable walking.
Are you saying he is a very good jerk?
Yep, phenomenal jerk. 200 kilos. 200 keys.
Kegs.
200 freedom units. No, it's like 440 freedom units. You going to Europe this summer? Got a backpack around Europe. Very wide. Very wide.
Very wide.
All the way into the hip, baby. Some arm bend. There we go. He's jerking. Yep.
For someone who pulls with his feet so narrow,
Mhm.
and then he keeps his feet out super wide for the jerk, dip and drive.
Yeah.
I just don't.
He refined his technique a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, it got a lot smoother. It got a lot more refined. I think he's quite young here, to be fair.
Yeah. Highly dynamic.
Super dynamic. Nice pull. Just that wide grip again, you know, just really fucking...
Yeah. It's
so hard to get your elbows up, especially if you're holding onto the bar.
I have no idea what shoes they're like.
No.
If somebody's watching this and they're like, "Oh, lads, they're obviously the Feskia shoes," put it down below.
There's some rulers, I would imagine. Possibly. Some upper class.
Yeah.
Some Qataris. There's Lee Hongley. Super jacked. I'm not loving the Chinese tracksuits.
No, they're a bit too retro for me. You know the way everyone like going to
Yeah.
music festivals and stuff now, they wear like the retro ponchos and the old style full zip tracksuit tops.
Mm-hmm.
They're a bit too far back there for me now.
Yeah. I could see you just wearing ponchos and wellies, like no underpants or anything, you know, no pants. Just a
Why would you?
poncho. I can see you going to a festival like that, you know.
But why would you wear?
Why would you wear the pants like?
You're not wearing a t-shirt underneath your t-shirt
Yeah.
because you're already wearing a t-shirt.
So you
why
just wear
would
the poncho.
Just the poncho, yeah.
The poncho and high heeled wellies. I'm gonna say this is gonna be aggressive arm bend in this clean.
I think this jerk is going to be like an explosion.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, the feet won't really split perfectly, but I think it's going to be
Do you think you have full lockout in the elbows?
quite narrow grip, so I'm going to say no.
No. Okay. A lot of iron bend, I'm saying.
Okay.
202 or something. Nice close up.
Jeez, I love those toes forward in the full. Do not like that catch.
That was aggressive. That's such. How is he moving 202 that fast?
That's what I expected the jerk to look like.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Lots of wrist back to compensate.
Yeah.
That was a fast, clean pull.
Everything happened so quickly there. I would like to see a replay.
I don't even know if he bent his arms.
I don't know what's happening.
Can't see from here.
No.
Bent.
Jeez, that's super wide catch position.
That's just I use gear.
Yeah. Feet are super narrow in the catch.
That's how I use gear all year round, kind of clean pull and speed. You know, he's just made of piss and vinegar.
And the same with the jerk dip.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah. Galancia doesn't really look like he wants to be there. I'm not sure. I feel like he's been coerced into coming out for clean jerks. His back is sore. He hasn't had any pistachio croissants. Been to Romania 3 times.
Yeah.
Why?
I love Romania.
How's that happened? It's different every time.
Yeah.
Is it 3 times or 4 times? I just can't remember. Interesting. Not a lot of quad mass. Oh, will he get that?
They're surely giving him that.
I'd give him that. Surely give him that.
Surely give him that.
Come on, give him that.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Yeah, there we go.
No, I'm delighted. I think we can safely say this is glory days.
Peak judging.
Yeah.
Peak judging. .202.
I love the hand on the shoulder and then nuzzling in with that.
Do you think he'll make it? I don't know. We can only hope. So he smokes 1,000 fags a day. 1,000 cigarettes, I should say.
No, he's on minimum 40 cigarettes a day. Jeez, that is a dirty looking welt on his collarbone.
You can never get rid of that.
No. Once that skin splits,
Yeah.
it's so thin there. Once it splits, you're just never...
But it's so hard to change it. I've never seen anyone have that weightlifting and figure out what was causing it.
No.
One of our friends had an extra rib up there. So basically, he had like an extra rib up here. And it was
for a long time, we just told him he needed to work on his mobility.
Yeah.
And work out that area, you know, because it just looked like a big ball of knotted tissue.
Yeah.
But it turned out to be a lump of bone.
Turned out to be bone.
Yeah.
The concerning part was it was causing blood clots, which he found out. He's still alive now, and they got rid of the rib.
Yeah.
But
blood clots in an incredibly important artery as well.
Yeah. To be honest, blood clots in any artery, I think, is not ideal. That's very low.
Like all the weight is on that leg. I don't like that. Nice clean though.
That's a classic Chinese clean as well for a lot of them. What the fuck?
Oh my god, what just happened there?
Jesus Christ.
No, that is not okay.
It worked though.
He just opened his hands.
What's sport zapping?
What's happening?
That was a confusing jerk. That's some timing and precision to get his hands out there safely. The colourful laces. What a 2000 thing to do. What a 2000. Change the colour of your laces. How fucking cool do you think he thinks he is? You definitely did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, 100%.
I think I thought about it, but then didn't do it because I'm not a loser.
You just didn't have the artistic freedom.
Oh, my elbow is so sore.
Here we go, Ilya. Let's see it.
205. About to absolutely...
Will there be as much of a bump forward off the floor?
Bar.
No. Jesus technique Christ. At this body weight is so different.
I like the clean and jerk. Oh my god. I love the clean jerk technique of this body.
Yeah. Excuse me. He doesn't have that same roll and bump forward off the floor.
We'll see now. I don't know if he does.
I don't think he does.
This is one of my... Wait, how did he get one red light for that? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
a little bit, but nowhere near as much.
Of all the evolutions of Ilya, this is one of my favourite forms.
Yeah.
I think. The aggressive acne isn't a good sign of other things, I would imagine.
Wonder, was his down call late or early?
I think it was just too good, and they were like, no, 17-year-olds can't lift like that.
Oh, he has the lower forearm tattoo as well.
Maybe they're all just on a nightclub last night. Now
I was just about to say, that's a nightclub stamp.
That back. You should see the size of him now. He's so robust, rotund, girthy, dense, large.
He looks like the bouncer they call when the other bouncers are having an issue.
Yeah, yeah.
Because he's not there at the front door like 7 feet tall there for show, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, call George.
He comes over and just...
George?
Shows him over his shoulder. He was coming out for 205.
George, I think. There he is.
Oh, like...
He looks very young.
Yeah, he set the world record in like 2001, I think.
Jesus Christ.
Couldn't break it no one could break it until 2016. Apparently he was using a doppelganger, or allegedly, that's what's...
For testing.
For Nijat, yeah, apparently is what's going around now. Which I don't think is fair, because you've no proof he took drugs.
Oh my god. Look at that.
Oh
no.
That's too much muscle mass.
Yeah.
That's too much muscle mass.
The doppelganger thing is weird because it would be very difficult to be that yacked without drugs.
No. Nijat Rahmov, the guy from Kazakhstan who did it in 2016.
Oh, sorry.
No. Why would you need to avoid a drug test when they're not testing you?
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Phenomenal clean.
Lovely clean, yeah.
Nobody's business. I'd say squat is something ridiculous.
Oh, Russia socks.
They're cool socks.
Yeah.
Is it cool to still like Russia? It's not trendy. Is it trendy?
No. I think at the moment we can just safely say you shouldn't like Russia.
Fair enough, though.
Absolutely.
Yeah, very fair. You see the Ukrainian weightlifting centre got destroyed?
No.
In shelling, I think, yeah.
Fucking hell.
I was talking to Anton Sarukanov, I think. He sent me a video of you can hear shots outside of the Ukrainian training centre, outside the gates. I think I showed you the video.
Yeah.
Terrifying stuff. They still seem to be training though, which is amazing. He's a great weightlifter. Phenomenal technique. I know this is very low on the list of concerns, but realistically the money won't be there to build that for a long time, if ever. Whatever happens after, you know.
No.
To rebuild that training centre. They seem to have 3 training centres. One seems pretty old, but
yeah,
it does the biz.
Oh no.
Actually, no, there seems to be 4.
The one there now is like the concrete. It looks like it's underground.
No, this is one with all yellow on the wall.
Oh yeah.
Yellow everywhere. One of them was pretty new by the looks of things. I got renovated. The ones where the Georgians seem to go a lot.
Yes.
So, did he miss that jerk? I was not paying attention.
Joe, the training hall that I've seen that looks most uncomfortable to train in is the Iranian one.
Why?
It just looks like super low ceilings.
Mm-hmm.
It feels very claustrophobic.
Yeah, I'd hate that.
Yeah.
My least favourite looking one is the Armenian one, but it's just a community hall, and there's the oak beams crossing the floor, but they're all over the place.
No.
I don't mind their really big, huge one that's like with the boxing. It's a massive warehouse.
No, definitely that Iranian one. It just everything seems too small.
No, I don't. I'm not too mad at that. I didn't think it looked too small.
Yeah.
Could be just a video
Yeah.
skewing your perception. 205 for Lou. Young. We'd kind of double hip shift, kind of.
Good knockout, to be fair to him.
Wouldn't have got that in today, though. Europeans round in Albania this year.
When are they due to be on?
I think it's the end of May.
Okay.
But I don't know, given the current
Yeah.
Russian invasion of Ukraine, it's skewed things.
Gareth, you might know this. At this point, are the majority of the Chinese national team split jerking in 2005, or are they squat jerking?
From what I remember, it's mostly split jerking.
Okay.
The only person I can think of was the original Xi Jiang, who was a 62 or 63.
Okay.
He was squat jerking. But everyone else would have been split jerking. He would have been going to international competitions from what I can remember.
Yes, yeah.
And rightly so.
Yeah. I wonder what caused that split, or that shift.
Hey, what caused that split?
There we go. Oh, thank God he's gone. It's just me. That is... If I was to have a movement that somebody else had, I'd want that clean.
Yeah?
I'd leave that jerk... Like, if they were like, you can have a clean that looks like that,
Yeah.
and you're never allowed to do jerks again or snatches again, I'd be like, alright, just give me the clean.
Imagine how fast these power cleans are.
That's what I'm thinking of.
That's what I was thinking you were thinking.
Yeah. That's the only thing that matters to me.
Would you want his physique?
Yes.
Even at that height?
No.
Would you take the clean, but you have to be
No,
that?
I wouldn't. No.
Okay, interesting.
Would you?
No, I don't think so.
That physique at 6'1",
Yeah.
I'd like that physique.
I think
at
you'd
6'1".
look ridiculous though at 6'1" if you scale that up.
Yeah, you would. You'd look like you're made of balloons. Like just
Yeah.
everything bulbous. Like
Have you ever seen like really high level bodybuilders in real life? Or do you know what, even like just big bodybuilders? They just don't.
they look ridiculous.
They look ridiculous.
Yeah.
They don't look correct. I've seen Kai Green in real life. He was in Limerick University. one
No
time.
way.
Yeah, they had some.
Did he have his hood up?
He was wearing his hoodies, right? And I'd say he was easily a foot shorter than me. Yeah, tiny.
No way.
Yeah, so short. I was shocked how short he was. I'd say he was as short as he was wide though. Massive.
Are we talking 5'3" short?
Potentially. But I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
We'd have to check that.
That's crazy because he looks massive.
I thought he was taller than me, to be honest.
Yeah.
But
no.
No. Yeah, he they were doing, I think they have guest posing. I don't know why he was in Ireland though.
Yeah.
But he was they got remember this competition on in UL? Bodybuilding competition.
I don't remember.
Might have been before you got to UL maybe.
Before my time.
Yeah, they had him over.
Jeez, that's a big scalp to get. One of the best bodybuilders ever.
Well, was he though?
Yeah.
But I don't know if he's ever won things. I think he's pretty controversial.
Is he
I
controversial?
think he's pretty controversial.
To be honest, I'm so out of touch with the bodybuilding world that I just don't know.
From what I know, he's pretty controversial.
Why?
I
know he wasn't allowed to compete at the Olympia or something because there was something to do with his sponsors having a stand at the Olympia, and it wasn't allowed or something.
I think he was too big.
Yeah.
I think that was one of the rules.
Maybe his BMI was unsafe.
I don't think they check his BMI.
Oh no, I thought he was limping walking out.
No, he's just got that bow-leggedy walk.
The bow-leggedness is mad, isn't it? Like, where does that come from?
Rickets, vitamin D deficiency. Is it rickets and vitamin D? Or is it calcium?
Rickets is definitely bow-leggedness anyway.
But I think it's a vitamin D deficiency. Scurvy's from the vitamin C.
Yeah. Scurvy.
Do you know you can need as little as 10 milligrams of vitamin C to stave off scurvy?
No way.
Yeah. Potentially less, but they're not
How
sure.
much vitamin C is in Monster?
Oh, probably a couple of 100 milligrams.
Oh yeah.
$205.
Nah, he's delighted now.
Like you need so little vitamin C, you get enough from organs.
No
There's
way.
No problem, yeah.
He's delighted he made his first attempt now because he used to go back to the staff
No,
room.
that was the second one, remember?
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
His technique is what I'd say is like classical technique
Yeah.
of like everyone's in great shape because they're all on drugs.
Yeah. You can't discount that it's just more visually appealing.
it certainly isn't a negative. You know, that's all
Yeah.
I'll say.
Yeah.
We want athletic people doing athletic things.
Yeah. Here in Sikistan, we want athletic people doing athletic things.
If you had some samurais and dragons in that t-shirt, it'd be perfect.
My God, yeah. A sick psychedelic rash guard underneath the singlet.
Like, where's it everywhere? The 2005, the way this is videoed, makes you think 2005 was in the 60s.
Yeah.
But 2005 wasn't that long ago.
No.
Well, I know it was nearly 20 years ago, but still. At the time,
No.
like at the time, 2005 was pretty modern.
Yeah.
Like, when they were in 2005,
Blackberries.
that was the most advanced civilization been.
Yeah. Yeah.
Depending on who you listen to.
It was like in 2005, that's as old as it had been.
Yeah, like 2005 was modern in
No,
2005.
it's way more modern than like 2004.
I had a BlackBerry in 2011.
A Blackberry.
Yeah, my brother gave me his BlackBerry.
I had a Blackberry for a few months, and it was because it was my father's old Blackberry.
Do you know Obama had Blackberries because they had no speakers in them for which someone could hack in and listen. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
And you get your emails.
They don't make phones anymore now, don't they? I don't think they do.
I've no idea. Here's evil villain number 4.
207 for Romanian something. Great clean. Very long pull, but he rode the bounce well. Stop
Fuck.
the lights. It's hard. What do? You only get 3 attempts.
Yeah.
You only get 3 attempts. And like, once you've cleaned it, and then you've missed the jerk, you have to clean that again.
Yeah.
You have to clean it again, though.
Yeah.
Like, you, not only have you cleaned
No,
it
it's
once.
like dying on a level in a computer game and you have to go all the way back to the start. You have to rerun the whole mission.
The worst.
It's the worst.
Yeah. Wait, did he miss his last attempt? Oh, he did. He missed the jerk. The yuck. Oh, no, what he's up to now. What do you think he's doing?
I've no idea.
I'm going to say used car salesman.
No. No way.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so.
Hey, you want the Hyundai?
You want the car? Hey, your girlfriend, she wants a car too?
Your girlfriend will love you in this Hyundai. Very sexy Hyundai. You know, I don't know any Armenian people.
I don't think do I. I don't think I do either.
I genuinely don't think I know anyone who's Armenian.
Our Labrador puppy calendar fell down.
Fuck.
When did that fall down? That was up yesterday.
And between us, we know at least 20 people.
No, we know a load of people between us.
See, then he's in on the pull.
Yeah.
Gets the job done, though. Come on, you should be able to smash this jerk after cleaning.
Come
it.
on!
With snazz like that. Ah.
It's the wrist back.
But you don't need to look up
Just
at the wrist back as well.
Get out of it, like.
Great legal plates.
Yeah.
Only surpassed by Zhang Kong training plates.
Oh, Zhangkong training plates, full black.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have coloured ZKC plates.
Fuck no, why would you want that?
No.
There was a density to those Zhang Kong plates that made the bar just party.
Yeah.
Party.
You and the bar became one. It was,
Where's our boy back?
If anyone has a set of old ZKC plates, we'll buy them.
We will, for sure. Without hesitation.
Put a comment below. Send us an email and we will buy them.
Where do you
From
think
wherever
one's in
you are.
UL are gone?
They're in UL.
Are they still there?
Yeah, they won't sell them.
Why not?
They just won't.
But they're not using them anymore, are they?
There.
We could raid them. Beanbag guns. 207.
Full of shotgun rounds.
Wait, what? Clean is no problem to him. You should be able to jerk this after a clean like that. You need less power to jerk it than you do to clean it. Fuck yeah, there we fucking go.
Give it to him. Give it to him. See, in 2021, he wouldn't have been given that.
No, because they didn't like him.
Yeah?
They're like, he's Romanian, so
No,
we just
we
got
don't like him.
Yeah.
No, I'm so happy.
I can't believe I don't know any Armenian. I do know Armenian people, actually.
That's good.
Yeah, I do. It's Wally dying outside. A little kiss in your third attempt at words is okay.
Nah, it's okay.
It's okay.
I'm gonna leave you off of that one. That's okay. How is there just constant sirens?
They're so blasé driving past as well. Are you not in a rush?
Are you not in a rush?
Is someone not dying?
Why do you have your sirens on if you're not in a rush?
2:10.
The guy in the movable crane is going as fast as him.
World record junior attempt. So we can assume he's at least, or maximum 20, at least 1 years old. 2:10. I feel like he's not going to make this. I feel like this isn't his time
Really?
yet. Yeah.
I wanted to with those shoes there.
You can't make all hip like that on a clean.
All hip.
Yeah. Good clean.
Yeah.
It's such a strong clean. It's not super dynamic, but it's very strong.
Oh,
Nice.
very nice. Junior world record total.
The only concerning part about that jerk is you always see people get elbow issues when they
Yeah.
jerk that wide.
Yeah. As they should. Your elbow isn't made to do that.
Yeah, it's not, man. It doesn't want to do that. It's amazing what humans can do with a bit of sinazolol.
A bit.
You know, without drugs, it's alright, like.
Humans are pretty boring.
But if you give them a bit of sinazolol, humans will do some pretty amazing things.
Yeah, they'll do some pretty superhuman things.
If you give humans just any kind of chemicals, like Adderall, Met,
Acid. And
acid,
stanazolol. You're
stazol,
gonna get some great results.
caffeine keeps the world going,
Yeah.
you know. Eventually we'll just have little depositories and we'll go, oh, so let me get my caffeine dose and it'll go,
Bloop, 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 bloop.
let me get my stanazolol, you know.
Orger. Are we gonna have something?
Yup.
There it is.
There we fucking
There
go.
it is.
There we go.
There it is.
Friendship bracelet secured that lockout.
Are we gonna have something in our peripheral nervous system that'll
Right.
hook into our central nervous system?
Right.
Just some like simple electrical charges that will initiate a change in our brain, which will produce those hormones endogenously.
Could do, but you can't produce sinazolol endogenously. Well, you might, but I can.
No, but you'll be able to like bump up those numbers, bump up that testosterone, that growth hormone.
If you are pregnant,
Yeah,
which you're not, I hope.
hopefully.
If you're pregnant, your levels of nandrolone
Yeah.
would fail a test for you.
Yeah.
You are an uncastrated wild boar. So which are you, Dar?
Well, I only eat pregnant women.
Pregnant wild boar.
That's the thing. Is it like the end of the first semester those levels spike?
That's what the old pregnancy doping came from, which is a fucking egregious practice
fucking
of
hell.
all the things.
Yeah.
I actually don't wish we'd wild boar in Ireland, to be honest. But I'd like to hunt them at some stage. But with the ammunition shortage right now, I don't know. It only takes 1 or 7, I suppose, for a... How many 243 rounds do you think a wild hog would take?
1. Just
If you hit it.
For me, 1. For you, maybe 10. Nah, 243 would do a great job of them. Unless you're in the US, in which case it's minimum of 300 win mag.
Like I say, maximum for water volts. Only 3 man will do for a water hog.
Look, I'm not about stereotypes, but Americans use guns that are too big.
We get the ammunition boxes you should see with stuff we use to shoot deer legally. I must add, like fully recommended to shoot deer, and it's like, what are those?
Groundhogs.
Muskrats or whatever.
Groundhogs, yeah.
Groundhogs is what is recommended.
It's what it's rated for.
That's why there's an ammunition shortage, because Americans shooting groundhogs with 243.
Yeah. To be fair, I think it's the bullet choice.
That's like
The ballistic
taking
tips,
D-ball to squat 100 kilos.
Yeah. No, it's like taking SARMs to deadlift 140. That's what it's like.
I feel like you're taking veil jabs at someone. 210. Oh no, it's more. It's like 212.
That's when wrapping a thumb. I prefer to see
You
a
still
little
see
gap.
knuckle.
Yeah.
You see, the top one will always slide off then,
I don't think so, Gar. It's never slid off on me.
I think so.
It's never slid off on me.
How is he pulling that so slow and
Yeah.
still getting under?
What? He left go of it to jump under it there. Maybe he has tiny hands.
Doesn't seem to be effective.
Oh my god.
Do you think he's still lifting? I don't think he is. I feel like he's done that.
Surely if you're competitive in 2005, then 16 years later there's no way. No, 17 years later there's no way you're still lifting. Unless you're Lou.
Lou was just but a twinkle in the eye of the Chinese national team at this stage.
Lou was just being sprinkled into a petri dish.
Like he was driving his tractor at home. So we still got Parabachenov, Liu Yong, and not Liu Yong.
Ilya.
The other Chinese lifter. He's got the inadvertent Eastern European fringe, but I think it's because he's sweaty.
Yeah. No, his hair didn't look like that at the start.
Because it's 48 degrees in Doha.
Oh
Fuck
my god.
Jesus Christ.
No, I am not joking. If somebody told me I could have that clean.
What else did you need for sport, though?
What?
What else did you need for sport if you had that clean?
Depends what sport you were playing.
What else would you...
You would hit a golf ball a very long way.
He's just...
You would have a phenomenal...
He's so tight.
Yeah.
But his arms are so short, there's no way he could go wider.
No.
What's a man to do?
He's all arse as well.
He's all ass. All ass and traps. Seconds out that TV. The lack of 4K HD Blu-ray fucking HDMI
HDI.
HIV is adding to this, I feel.
Yeah.
It's a great class. Why does he always kick the bar with his foot?
Why does that guy look so uncomfortable?
The comp bar definitely spins. The
Yeah.
Eleiko comp bar
Definitely.
definitely spins. I'm confident it would spin.
There's an engineer in Sweden, every time he kicks the bar, he's just slapping a child
And
in
he's
the
like,
face.
oh, fuck. Oh, that's an elbow
my
out
God.
waiting to happen.
That's a barbell to the back of the head waiting to happen.
Barbell had a dome. You know, when one of athletes started doing that in the national system, surely you'd be like, stop it.
Stop.
No. There's no need.
No.
Barbell separation speed from the shoulder is slower with a wider grip.
As you would expect.
As you would expect. So, obviously, less leverages to push it faster, sooner, but obviously the distance into overhead is shorter. Look how jacked the older coach is. Fuck me, he's in great
Yeah.
shape. He definitely does 100 push-ups a day.
Yeah. And some Tai Chi.
Stats no. I think there's a thing in some countries where you can just do TRT with Sinazolone.
Is there?
Yeah.
Sinazolone replacement therapy.
No, I'm joking. In Sikistan you can. Alright, final clean and jerk.
Come on, let's see it.
216. I think he'd already won at this. No, he hadn't already won at this stage.
Adidas socks pulled high.
World record at the stage was 217. He said at a university, international universiad.
Really?
Chinese lifter, yeah, some bullshit.
Fake plates like.
No, it's just
Oh
bullshit.
my god.
That was sick.
That was gorgeous.
But it's also 9 kilos below his PB at the time.
He has to go home and do his leaving cert now.
That coach is so jacked in the white and clean beige pants. Well, there you have it, lads.
Thanks very much for watching. If you have suggestions on other classes you want us to do, put them down in the comments. Or if you're scrolling through the comments and you see another class, you're like, oh, I'd love to see the lads do that one. Ideally, like, just reply to that comment or like that comment or whatever, or do both. And we'll get to it soon.